Hi friends, welcome to Easel Art Studio. Happy Halloween. I'm Miss Jess.
And I'm Miss Carrie.
Thank you so much for purchasing our Halloween heart box. It is filled with Halloween goodies.
I mean, just Halloween joy.
So much Halloween joy. We're gonna be doing 3 art projects.
Yep.
They are all labeled for your convenience, so it's super easy. And then it also has lots of other stuff that you guys are gonna be using for all 3 projects.
Should we show them what's in the box?
Let's show them what's in the box.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
You know? Why not?
You go first, Miss Jess.
All right, so first of all, we're gonna be doing project number 1 first, which is the banner.
Yep.
And everything is labeled. So you guys will be pulling out one project at a time if you're following along with the video. This is for project 1, and then you're gonna have 2 little containers that also say number 1 on them. So you're gonna pull these 2 out, and what else are they gonna pull out, Miss Carrie?
Well, for your project number 1, you're also going to need to pull out your paint. So we have white tempera, yellow tempera, red tempera, and blue tempera. You're also going to want to get a few popsicle sticks and your glue. You're gonna need your glue, some brushes, and then your paint palette. And last but not least, your crayons. Oh, and also look for the Sharpie inside your box, right? Mm-hmm. And then from home, if mom's helping you or dad's with you or a babysitter, you're gonna wanna get some crummy towels and then some water. And I think that's it, right?
Yeah, we have something covering our table surface to keep everything kind of clean and orderly. Mm-hmm. Newspaper works really nice.
Yeah, or
if you
even
have
like a placemat.
Placemat works great. Anything that's like easy to clean.
Just cover your table just in case. The only thing that's not washable is the Sharpie. So if a Sharpie is a no-no in your house, just save it.
Yeah, put it away.
All right, we're gonna get started.
So we're gonna go ahead and grab your number 1 project packages. So you're gonna have a little project like this or a little package like this, and then 2 little containers. We have pom-poms and some little foam pieces in here. So we're gonna go ahead and open this guy up. We're gonna see what's inside. It's so exciting. You're gonna open this up. Oh, just kidding. And inside you're gonna have lots of different shapes.
Those look like a triangle.
Yeah, it's a triangle this way. What shape is it this way?
Is that a trick question? Diamond.
It's a diamond, right? So you're gonna have a whole bunch of diamond shapes.
I see some white and orange and black ones.
All the Halloween colors, right?
And you get this really pretty black ribbon.
Ooh, that's super long.
It's very spooky.
Very spooky. Okay, so
for your banner, what you're gonna wanna do is, if you look at the triangles, they're folded. And so the side that you're gonna be working on is the side that goes up the fold. So if it looks like that, you're gonna be working on this side. If you work on this side, you're gonna have to fold it the other way, right?
Totally.
So I'm gonna set up our banner so that the fold is going up like that, and I'm gonna make a pattern. Do you wanna try and make a pattern?
Sure.
So we'll do orange, white,
and then black,
and then if it's a pattern, we should repeat, right?
Okay, so then that means I need to go back to orange, white, and then black.
Good job. We could probably add some, you won't see it in the video, but we're gonna add some on either side. So if you're working at a very long table, you can keep adding as long as your table goes.
And again, they're gonna be like in the valley shape.
Valley, oh, that's a good word. Can I have the black one, mistress?
Sure.
Thank you. So I'm gonna go
what?
black and white.
Can I have the orange?
Yeah. Does that work? Great.
Perfect.
So now we're set up. So the side that we're gonna be working on is this side. So you're gonna go ahead and close up your little beaks. They're like little duck beaks.
Little duck beaks. And what's gonna happen is eventually your ribbon is gonna be inside here. So that's why we're closing it down.
Because we're gonna be working on this side. Now to work on this side, we're gonna start with our crayons. I'm just gonna open them up and just shake them out. You can keep them inside the box, but I like to see all the colors.
See all the colors.
And then you can also work with your Sharpie. So you can just kind of create whatever you want. Remember, we're thinking of Halloween, so maybe some spooky things. I'm gonna write boo on one.
Like that.
Boo is B-O-O, right? Boo.
Sure is. I'm gonna draw a little pumpkin on this one.
I wonder if we can see it on the black. Oh, you can. These glitter crayons coming in hot. And then on this other white one, I'm just gonna draw some shapes. Maybe do some polka dots. You can also trace around the shape to practice some shape recognition. So this is a triangle.
I like that. And then, Miss Carrie, since this is a banner, can we work on both sides of our triangle?
Oh, that's a great idea because you would see it coming in and coming out.
There you go. I'm gonna do kind of like a maze shape.
I'm gonna turn this one almost into a ghost face. Again, I'm working with the Sharpie. If you aren't allowed to use Sharpie, work with the crayons. See, this is kind of like a little boo ghost face. And then on this side, I just did an abstract pattern. Just an abstract design, not even a pattern.
You know, I was just going with circles, and then I kind of made like they kind of look like creepy eyeballs.
They do. What other spooky things can you think of, Miss Jess?
Maybe a bat. Ooh, a ghost.
What color is candy corn? What's at the top?
You know, I know that it's yellow. I think it's white, yellow, orange.
So
I've never been a big fan, so.
Me neither. But I'm gonna divide this up and I'm gonna create this one into candy corn.
Oh, I like that.
So white, or let's say orange, yellow, and then we'll finish with the white because there'll be less white. It doesn't matter if it's not exactly
Right.
candy corn, right? And we're just working along with you. You can work faster or slower.
I'm just making kind of a design on here. It's kind of hard to see, but
It's also okay if you guys leave some blank and they're just orange or black. That's totally fine. Should I show them how to mix up some watercolor maybe?
sure.
So I know we created this beautiful pattern and we're gonna have to do it again, but repetition is great, Miss Jess. So inside your box, you're also gonna have some extra mixing cups. So you can go ahead and grab those. And we're gonna make 3 watercolors, I think. We'll make orange, we'll keep one maybe yellow, and then what about a purple one?
Yeah, I like purple.
So inside your box, you're gonna grab your first tempera. Be careful when you open it. And then to make, why am I grabbing blue? Oh, purple.
Purple.
So to make purple, you use a little bit of blue, and I'm not using that much. I'm gonna put a couple drops of blue inside here.
And these are just little mixing cups.
You can rinse these out in between your projects and save them. And then I'm gonna add more red than blue for my purple.
Why are you adding more red than blue? What's the reasoning for that?
Well, I want it to be, the blue's very dark as a color. So it'll be not too blue, not too dark. It should be just right.
Should I pour a little bit of this water in here?
Yeah, without saying anything, you read my mind.
That's what we do.
And then if you want, you can
So-
use a brush to mix it up.
And how much water should I put in here? Should I fill it halfway, or is that enough?
I think that's enough. You don't want to fill it to the top.
Right, because
So
that
fill
would be
it
too much.
halfway or under, and then you're gonna stir it up nice and easy. I like this purple. I don't think we need to add any white to it.
I think that looks great.
But if you think that it looks too dark, you can go ahead and add some white to it. You want to keep stirring that up?
Sure.
Next color we're gonna make, you're gonna take another mixing cup. I'm gonna mix up some orange. So we're gonna use our yellow. And then I'm gonna add some yellow. I like to add more yellow than red. How about you, Miss Jess?
Same. Red is, once again, it's a stronger color, just kind of like how the blue was a stronger color than our red. So you gotta
More ketchup than mustard.
more mustard than ketchup.
Oh yeah,
Right?
more mustard than ketchup.
All right, so again, I'm gonna add in some water. Mix it up.
I'm gonna make green actually.
Good call.
And you guys can mix any watercolors you want. So basically to make your watercolor, you just add your tempera and then some water. So we have our purple and our orange, and now I'm gonna make some green. So for the green, again, another mixing cup. You're gonna take some blue.
It's interesting that Halloween colors are all of our secondary colors.
That is interesting. Do you know why? I don't.
Nobody knows.
That wasn't
It's
for
one
me
of
to answer.
it's one of life's mysteries.
So inside my cup I have some blue and some yellow. Again, you want to add more yellow than blue because blue's a stronger color. It's a little bit darker. And Miss Jess is doing such a great job mixing.
Here we go.
Just gonna mix that one up
I'm gonna pour in my water.
because we're making a watercolor.
Again, this is something that a parent is great to help you out with. Pour in that water.
If they put the water in like a little teapot, kids could probably do it by themselves.
That is a great idea.
You know, because the water wouldn't come out as,
Totally.
oh wow, that's great green, if I do say so.
Miss Carrie, these colors are magical.
Before we start painting, we're gonna go ahead and clean up our crayons because I think we're kind of done with that. So put your crayons back inside your box, your little crayon box. And then if you have opened up your paints, your temperas, you can go ahead and clean those up too. And then while I'm tidying up, I'm gonna let Miss Jess make our pattern again.
Okay, so I'm gonna line these up. And again, this project is, you kind of have like a lot of different parts to it. So you can kind of break this up and do it in different parts. You don't have to do it all at once,
Oh
too,
yeah, you
right?
you could do all the coloring like before nap time if you still take a nap, or you could do all the coloring at once and then go do something else, and then come back and line it up and paint it. Just pardon my reach.
No worries. Just don't feel rushed ever with doing your artwork. Let's see. There.
That's a beautiful pattern.
There. Oh, wait.
Get your crayons back inside the box. You want to keep your kit organized because for your 3 other projects, these are your loose parts you're going to use for all of them. So I already closed up my paints and I put my crayon box back together. Now our pattern, is our pattern working, Miss Jess? Let's
Think
see.
so.
So we have orange, white, black, orange, white, black, orange, white, black. I think it looks great.
Good deal.
So now that you have done your pattern again, I guess you don't have to always do your pattern every time you do a step, but I like to see my pattern. You can go ahead and use your colors. Remember how we use the Sharpie? Well, when you watercolor over Sharpie, you can still see it. So you can go ahead and color in, paint in your parts. Are you doing the candy corn? I feel like that was a fun idea. We used to make candy corn all the time. Not like homemade, but like in crafts. Did you think homemade for a second?
Kinda.
I know the way I said it.
I was impressed.
I'm a lot of stuff, but not a candy corn maker.
You just imagine you boiling down sugar.
perfect buttery consistency. So I painted one side, and I am just gonna flip it and paint my other side. I wonder what's gonna happen to that side. Who knows?
Who knows? It's okay. Well, and I mean, I feel like sometimes when we do classes here, kids are a little hesitant about flipping things over because they're worried about the table and their art projects. But really, I think it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
My little boogos. Let's see, should we see what the other side looks like? It looks
Yeah.
fine.
See?
See? Bada bing, bada boom.
I feel like with watercolor too, it really soaks into the paper, so you don't have to worry too much about your design.
This is Miss Jess's little creation.
I'm gonna do the other side of this.
And it's okay if when you're watercoloring, you go outside the lines. You're trying to stay inside the lines, but sometimes, rarely do I stay inside the lines.
Yeah, that's a-okay.
I love how we're taking our time.
Mm-hmm.
I almost put the orange inside the green.
Oh yeah, make sure your brushes go inside the right containers.
I'm gonna take our black Sharpie, and I am gonna color in Miss Jess's pumpkin, the inside of the face. Oh,
Nice.
Sharpie doesn't work that well when it gets wet. Did you know that?
It's tricky. See, again, if you wanted to, you could let these dry,
Yep.
come back, have a snack,
Ooh.
come back, snack time.
And then, are you all done with yours? Are you waiting on me?
No, I just did a little design, nothing too fancy.
I wonder if we can color on the colored paper. Let's see what would happen. Oh. It works.
Like how you're outlining your shape.
I know. I like to outline shapes.
Mm-hmm.
Practicing shape recognition. Now I see 2 triangles. Or a diamond, correct?
Boo. I'm gonna fill this in just a little bit.
So once you're done watercoloring, you filled in your triangles, we're done with that step. You can walk these over to a sink, dump them out, but we are not done. We're just done with that step. When you come back, you're gonna want a clean-ish brush. So go rinse it off as best as you can. You can rinse it off in that water cup, that's what I'm doing, that we use to pour some of the water, because you're gonna need these brushes for your glue. So make sure they're clean, and then you're gonna reach for your glue. Your glue's, it's clear glue, so it'll dry clear. Now we really get to jazz these up with some fuzzy bits
Nice.
and some of these foam pieces.
Should I just dump these out? What do you think?
Oh, I love that. It's like my favorite thing.
Just dump it out.
I'm gonna dump these. Let's see
Kinda
these
nice to
shapes
see
we
what you
have
have.
inside here. Oh, a Frankenstein. We didn't even think about that.
What? Frankenstein.
Little Frankenstein guy. You also have, what's this?
Spider.
Little spider.
Ooh, you know, you could also kind of draw some things on here for your little foam
like a
pieces.
spider web.
Like a spider web.
Oh, let's do that now. You can keep looking at the shapes.
Who's this little fella?
Little batty bat.
Little bat. I might put him on a black one, and then maybe I'll make a little moon.
Ooh, I like that. So definitely open up your shapes first, because we're pulling inspiration from them.
What? And also, you guys, look what's already here. There's a moon, so I'm gonna grab my brush.
I don't know if I know how to make a spider web. Am I on the right path?
You're on the right path. You're
Okay.
fine. You know, spider webs come in all different shapes and sizes, just like us.
This one was partying the night it made its web.
I think that looks fantastic. I'd live in that web.
And this is where it's tied to. There's knots.
There you go. It's like a nautical spider.
You could sail the 7 seas, the spider.
There you go.
Jess, do you think it matters that my spider web is so silly looking?
I think that spider web looks amazing.
Thank you. This is my little spider guy. I'm gonna dip my brush directly inside my glue because my brush is clean.
Oh no, look at this.
Oh, I could have followed. But this guy would have been too big for that
Yeah,
web.
100%. He looks more at home in that web.
Yeah. But I'm gonna glue this one on the back so he knows like what he could have done. What if we don't use all these shapes?
I was just gonna ask the same question. Could I maybe use them for something else?
You could probably make some pretty spooky Halloween cards and send them out to
Ooh,
some
that's a
friends.
good idea. For this one, a little witch hat.
Ooh, do you remember this abstract pattern or design I did?
What are you gonna put in the middle of that?
I'm gonna put some fuzzy bits on it.
There you go.
What are you working on?
I'm gonna put Frankenstein in the middle.
He's like walking away.
This is how, this was like in classes, this is how I tell kids to put their hands to put on a smock.
Like Frankenstein?
I don't say, yeah, either put your hands straight out in front of you like you're flying through the air or like Frankenstein. And they know exactly what to do. They do this.
It's perfect. It's a perfect smock.
Smock pose.
Smock pose. Oh man. Oh man. Maybe put more glue if you're putting the fuzzy bits on. You should probably let this dry also a little bit
Before you put the string on.
before you start like moving it around so aggressively. But it's okay. We're gonna make it work today. I always say more glue is better in my classes.
I mean, I do too. Sometimes with glue, it's a more is more situation.
Mm-hmm. It
And I
dries
mean-
clear.
Yeah. Sometimes I say a dot does a lot, but more often than most, I say more is more with glue.
I'm gonna put 2 skeletons on one. Is that okay, you think?
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I don't like I'm gonna put the white skeleton on the black.
I like this project because there's a lot of decisions to be made,
There are.
you know, and there's no wrong decision with your banner making.
I feel like I'm succeeding at this project. Look at that. It's like a dancing skeleton.
All right, should we go ahead and maybe start finishing this up?
Sure. I'm gonna put a witch hat right here though. Hang on. I got inspired by the bow. So now, again, we have more pieces than we need, so we're gonna clean up the rest of them, put them back inside our little container.
And we'll save them for later.
I'm gonna put a top on it. Okay. So now we're gonna do the pattern once again, Miss Jess.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna start with white.
Sure.
So we're gonna do a white triangle. Remember, you want the valley facing up. And then we'll do orange. And you're going to space them out maybe with 3 fingers in between. So orange, black, and then you're gonna start with white again. And then orange. 3 fingers, Miss Jess.
3 fingers. And just for space reasons, some of ours are gonna kind of go off the side. So I'm gonna put this one over to the side. So when you're working on this, kind of make sure that you're out at a long table, or you could also even work on this on the floor if you have something down on your floor, like a newspaper or craft paper to work on, because you want a kind of a longer space, because this, you want a long banner, you know? So,
You want to hang this, either we'll hang it behind us, but you can hang it in a doorway, a door frame. Before we put our ribbon in, you're going to open up your diamonds. And do you see when you open them, there's a line where it was folded? Now you're going to spread some glue there. And you're going to do this on all your diamonds. You're going to spread glue on all those diamonds. Oh, I'm dripping, but that's okay.
that's okay. More is more.
And then you're going to take your ribbon and you're gonna put it in between those diamonds. You're gonna sandwich it right in the middle, right on that line. If it's not perfectly on the line, don't worry about it. You wanna get it on the glue though. Aim for the glue, like that.
Perfect.
And now you're gonna take a little bit more glue, not too much, and you're just gonna give yourself a little dollop on one of the sides of your diamonds or your triangles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what do we do next?
And then we're gonna close up. We're gonna sandwich together that diamond so it makes it into a triangle.
So close up your diamonds, sandwich it up so you have a triangle. And then, my friends, you will have a pattern. Remember how I said don't move those fuzzy bits too much? Well, I'm moving mine, but that's okay. And then you'll have yourself a little banner.
And you guys could hang this.
I'm gonna stand up and show everybody. And there's our little banner.
You could hang this in a doorway. You could put it right on the wall.
So festive. Should we hang ours behind us and see what it looks like?
Sure.
All right. Remember, if yours is still wet, don't hang it right away.
Yeah, let it dry for a minute. You could also kind of make a little loop.
Oh yeah, a little knot loop.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful banner. We put so much work into it. Oh, there goes some fuzzy bits.
That's okay. You win some and you lose some.
There we go. It's not. Is it on? Is it on, friends?
I think it looks amazing.
There we go. And now you finished your first project. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you're ready to jump into the next project, just look for the heart art box number 2. And we'll be right back with that one. Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.